I'm Pepito. I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live, and I'm a dog.
Can I get some noodles for my big mouth? Yum yum, happy Halloween.
It's Radio Cutman.
We're live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's news it! I'm Pepito!
What the fuck? Hello? Thing does not want to work lately. There's a Zoom. Depresso news? Maybe today it's espresso news. It's probably not. Yeah, my Zoom is malfunctioning. Can I even zoom anymore? Send the camera away, there it is, and I'll send it back. Look how big my hand is. Chat! The realism! This is just, I'm the opposite of chat. I've got massive, powerful hands with no problems. Is today a 40-minute stream? No, actually, we did the Patreon yesterday. In our incredibly inconsistent scheduling. Both Cassim and I didn't do my stream, but we did do the Patreon yesterday, which means today I can stream for at least a minute. I can stream for probably 2 hours. Then it'll be 7 here. Yeah, that all makes sense. That all adds up. And oh shit. Who's that walking over here? Is that Kendall fucking Lynn? Yo, let me tell you about a girl named Kendall. Got a vibe so wild, man, she's raised male. This is Christine by size of this party. Kendall's the one with the cider means. Attitude popping, always popping off, saying the wrong thing. She's gonna pop like a cough, a Luke Queen crack shell with the grin that yo, that's so she eats to win. Why? Because her name is what? Kendall. Wow. Whoops, that's not it.
I just came here to show you this because we would have won $5.
What?
I'll give you guys $5 right now if you can name this one.
It's a TikTok. The Christine. Wait. Okay. What is this? A debate. You got a debate. That was a TikTok of a person walking around asking if people could name this One Piece character. And spoilers.
And for $5.
Actually, here I can ask Chet if they can name this One Piece character. I even know his first name. That's how big of a dork I am.
What about his middle name? You should know his middle name.
Well, I know his middle initial. You know, Chat. Do you know? Oh, they don't know yet because I'm not showing them.
Wait, he showed this picture. He showed this picture specifically.
Oh, which one? This one?
This one. He showed this picture specifically.
We'll go with this picture then. Oh, Jesus. All right.
All right, guys, for $5.
Not that one. This
for
one.
$5 non-real dollars. Oh, damn, that was fucking fast.
Yeah, instant. But to be fair, I also knew instantly, Chat.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Case and I would have won $5 at that mall.
Yeah, we would have gotten it.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly what mall that
well, we got to go and just wait and see if he comes up with any other tricky ones. But this is fun, though. Let's see if they can name this other character. Can I even name them, actually?
This is 5 Kendall bucks. What can you do with them? We'll figure it out when I start streaming again.
Are you going to start streaming again? Your computer technically works now.
Yeah, we gotta finish the game that we never finished.
Oh yeah, we're just trapped in the middle of It Takes Two.
Yeah, we never finished it.
Okay, this is a harder one, Chat. No Googling now. That's cheating, not that I did.
Not that. Oop.
That one. Pepito's talking over me.
This one.
Can anyone? That's Ernest P. Worrell. I'm tempted to accept that. It's the guy who looks like Sanji. That's what I had to Google to get it. Because I also didn't. I was like, which one do I not know? This one I would be like, it's the guy who looks like Sanji. Young Munch. Yeah, young blonde Munch.
Oh my God, you guys are pretty funny.
I don't know if anybody can get it. Robbie Love is kind of close. It's kind of close. Actually, it's not close at all.
Not. Give him a hint. It starts with a.
It starts with the last guy's middle initial, which is also his middle name. That's Sasuke's older brother, and that also is acceptable. Can anyone? Okay, it rhymes with seagull. It's an off. That's an off rhyme though.
Yeah, it's an off rhyme.
An off rhyme. But if I was rapping, I would count it. Steven. Steven. Okay, it starts with D, and it rhymes with
Seagull is pretty good.
It rhymes with have all. I could have it all with.
Wait, isn't it? It doesn't. It's not have all.
Well, no, I'm just saying that rhymes with the name.
Isn't it?
It kind of sounds like RuPaul.
Oh yeah, RuPaul. It sounds like it rhymes with RuPaul.
The Tylenol. Robert. There's probably people in this chat that don't read One Piece. So it's like, how would I ever guess this? And you never would. It's Duval, yes. Doofus Knife, you got there.
Doofus
Knife gets $10. I'm not saying nobody reads One Piece. I'm just saying some of you might not.
What if we just tell them to send us their Venmo? Maybe I'll give it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it!
We can't establish this precedence, Kendall. This is a one-way street here. I can't give you guys bits.
Unfortunately, if someone sent their real Venmo, I would have requested $5 from them and see if they noticed it first before pressing accept. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa! Ash, thank you so much for the 6 months of Tier 1 to Doofus Knife. You literally just won $5, more or less. It might even be $6 now. I can't remember how much Twitch is charging. Ash, thank you so much. And that's what you get for this incredible game that we've just played.
Guys, if I was a drag queen, I would be Rudy Paul. And it would
Paul?
And it would be a One Piece version of RuPaul. That would be amazing.
Kendall as a male drag RuPaul One Piece themed. That's pretty good. Would you wear a bald cap? Would you be RuPaul in his non-drag form?
No. Yes.
So the glasses and
yeah.
You just can't do certain aspects of it, obviously. Kendall encased drag stream when?
I could do drag on you.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
I
that.
would have to get more makeup because he's a white man.
Yeah. I guess I could leave the beard too. I haven't shaved
Yeah,
my
you
beard
can
in a
leave-
while.
We can put sparkles in the beard. We can put flowers in the beard. We can just color
There's
it.
plenty of
We
drag
could
queens that have
leave it
beards.
alone, and we just crisp it up a bit.
I don't mind shaving my beard, but Kendall doesn't like it when I shave my beard because I look like a stranger and she has to see my full round face.
You know, guys, when he shaves, his lips become like 10 times bigger. Like,
Well, you can just see my large upper lips.
yeah, like, it feels off, you know.
I can't help it if I've got juicy, beautiful lips. I was born to live in LA. I don't even need any
lips.
collagen. Yeah, the Mizkif lips. That's why I dislike Mizkif so much, even before all this stuff. It's because, much like JD Vance, he's stealing my look, but just the lips.
Like, I feel like this really proportions your face well.
The beard,
Yeah.
it makes the whole thing work. I am really used to it.
But I think that goes to say for like almost any man in the world.
Kendall likes
I
beards
like
on
beards,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, I used to be clean shaven more often before I moved to LA, and particularly before I started dating Kendall. But now I just know. I know what she likes.
Just, I don't know, handsome.
Inspired by Tim Curry and Rocky Horror. That could be fun. We're doing a Halloween costume actually this year.
Yeah, should I bring them in?
Yeah, you can show them. Whoa! What's that? Yeah, put it on. Why not? Oh my gosh. We're already hyped out. It sneaks up on you. The hype train really sneaks up on you guys. Hype train? It's been a minute. You still exist?
You know it. I never stopped existing. We never stopped existing. Oh, baby. I missed you. I missed you, baby. Respectful kisses today. Those were kisses with respect, Case.
Piss rep inbound? How'd you guess?
How could they not guess? It's been too long, Case, since they've heard the gospel.
We actually have the stream pope and it's not you, so.
Listen up, Jack. Skimmer just Mama Jam, 300 shiny, tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this. My favorite One Piece character was Calvin Coolidge, so Piper Train.
Yo, what's up, Prez? How you doing? I missed you. No, don't go. He's so busy.
Is he still busy?
He's so busy.
Oh, you talked to the president in hell?
Of course. We're boys.
We're
We're boys.
Oh, okay. Kendall's got a costume to show off, but
Get me a Halloween type beat.
I mean, that should be pretty easy considering the types of beats you usually ask me to search on YouTube. I will be wearing a costume that matches Kendall's costume, for the record. Okay. Halloween. Ew. Scary rap beats. Look at these. Thumbnails have gotten even more disturbing since AI became so popular, especially for YouTube thumbnails. And I'm here for it, honestly.
Really?
No.
Don't be dishonest.
What's that, Kendall? Kendall's kind of giving this away. Okay, I gotta turn your rap off. There we go.
What? It was just getting good.
We hear it every time, Hype Train.
And that's not enough times. They should play the whole stream. People love to hear me rap. It's the highlight of the whole stream, Case. Every time I rap, it's pure excellence. never stop rapping.
There's other things in the stream that I prefer, honestly, Hype Train.
That's because you have no taste. You fool.
Well, Kendall's got a costume to show off.
Where is it?
Don't rush her. Listen to this.
This is such a good beat. Oh, we're going amongst the webs case. You heard about this? You heard about the webs?
Yeah, it's a segment that we do. But
Have you heard about these webs?
are you about to rap about webs?
Piss webs. I'm talking piss webs, case. The spookiest Halloween thing to ever happen to the human race and also trains. Have you heard about this?
What?
They are the webs but made of piss. Pedo, have you heard about this?
What?
There was but made of piss. Oh, God! This Halloween's a little different. This Halloween has been changing. I've been going to the fucking bathroom, but things ain't feeling the same, man. Every time I piss, I've been pissing out webs. But to be clear, they are also piss. They are webs, but they are made of piss. And inside of the webs are spiders made of piss. Have you heard about this?
I've heard about it now, Hype Train.
But have you heard about this? They're like webs, but made of piss. No! I can't tell them now. I can't warn them. Case, I can't warn them about this. Like, no, they need to hear.
Add your lotion.
I was lip singing along with the Hype Train there. The Hype Train's dead though.
Oh, yeah, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Oh.
Kendall's almost ready. Why isn't this piss web news story what we've been covering? I mean, we're not even at the news yet. Okay, come on in, Kendall. Damn. Check it out. Can you guys guess? Can you guys guess what it is? Get a little, there you go. You gotta come a little that way. I could go as one that's like got handcuffs on. I should have gotten handcuffs.
we should actually get you handcuffs.
And then the third person is just an FBI agent. Or whatever the equivalent is in France.
Go play some sneaky music for me really quick.
Sneaky music? Okay. Here you go, Kendall. This is kind of cartoonish sneaky music. Would you like that? Yeah, we're basically the modern Pink Panther. That's us. Oops, it's too loud. Oh, our comments. I haven't even been checking in with the comments. Yeah, they did get caught. I was sad about it too. Oh yeah, you can't hear it?
No. Shit, my earring fell.
This is how they did it. This is a recreation. This is basically what they did.
Oh shit!
Two thieves.
Anyway, we're gonna have to bobby pin these for our heads and stuff.
Oh, this feels right. I should wear this all the time.
Gotta bobby pin them.
Or what if it is us guys and this is how we cover our tracks? It was really Kendall and I the whole time that did this thieving. And this is the exact outfit we wore. Wear this for the whole street. It's not on very well.
No, we have to bobby pin.
Not if I jam it into my temples. My head is too fat. My freaking fat head. You know what else about my head? You might be able to tell from how weird my hair is a lot of the time. I have two, like... I guess everybody has these, but I just have some lumps here, man.
Oh my god, you have a fat neck. Holy shit. That's not gonna fit you.
I don't even have my... see, this is... You just made me realize. I'm missing my tie. I've been streaming wrong this whole time. Kendall, you look great. This is giving me... This is getting me even more excited for this costume tomorrow. You think mine's gonna fit, though?
No, we have to bobby pin them.
No, I mean my jacket. Am I gonna be like...
No, this is a large.
pretty extra large.
Well, look.
Yeah, but that's you.
Well, you can just unzip it.
That's true. I can wear it like a little
keep
vest.
it open.
That's true. Ooh, I still need to get. You know, I can just wear my Adidas. My Adidas track pants.
Oh, I got you sweatpants.
Oh, you did?
Hey guys, can you guys believe Case didn't have black sweatpants?
Yeah, I only have like the striped Adidas sweatpants.
Can you guys believe he doesn't have black pants?
I used to have black pants, but I've grown in and out of pants so many times. I've lost a lot of pants over the years. Currently, I am in between all sorts of sizes, so I don't even know.
We're gonna be the coolest people at the Halloween parties, along with the 7 other people who are gonna do the exact same thing as us.
Yeah, but it'll be such an easy group photo.
It's gonna be such a good group photo.
It's music. There she goes. Well, Chad, I'm just gonna hang out with my jewels today. Don't mind me, and I don't have my monitors on because I don't like to look at myself all the time. I don't really want to be that egotistical, so I don't have my monitors on. But I'm just hanging out with these jewels. She never stole it. I kept it. I thought she was gonna sneak up and take it, but she did not.
Oh.
Here, wait. I'm gonna wear it.
Sorry. They're just not enclosed in like a glass pyramid that I don't care. You know, like I don't care if they're not enclosed in a like see-through glass pyramid.
Here, wait, Kendall.
Yeah.
We can cut to a different angle here. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just the magic queen of ice. I've come to be interviewed by Case Blackwell. And I'm waiting quietly in this room where none of the monitors are on. Not that kind of ice. I'm just the queen of traditional ice. Anyway, I brought my crown of power. What's the wrong, queen of ice? Oh, my power that sustains me and keeps me alive. No. Queen of ice, don't get too stressed out. Everything's fine. Oh, I died. Oh, that crown sustained me and now I'm dead. It was so fast. Well, another one bites the dust, chat.
Damn, you killed another one, Case.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Kendall. You killed the Queen of Ice for the record.
What happened?
That crown is what sustained her, actually, and now she's a skeleton. You killed me, young woman.
Who?
I was the Queen of Ice.
What happened?
You took my crown.
I didn't do shit.
Oh.
I just got here.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to accuse you. I'm dead now. So not like I care. Get me a spliff. What? I don't give no shits anymore. I'm a skeleton. Why'd you immediately go to spliff? Get me a spliff. Come on, let's chill. I don't care no more. I'm a skelly. Well, I guess we did her a favor or something. Okay.
How many people have we killed?
Yeah. Less than some people. And also, you've done a lot of it, Pepito. You yourself have been responsible for many of them. For the record.
I don't know what a record is, and I don't have one. And I refuse to admit to any wrongdoing.
Pepito smart like that. We do. We've collected several of them from the underworld over the years. Okay, well, anyway, that's, it's Halloween, so all sorts of spooky stuff like that could be happening throughout the stream.
Oh, you have big Halloween plans?
No. I didn't plan any actual things, but that's just one of the things that could happen, because it's spooky Halloween time.
What is Halloween the 30th or the 31st?
No, it's the 31st.
But what night do kids go out and they get candy? Because I want to do that.
Well, you're a dog. You shouldn't.
I want to go eat all the chocolates. And I hear that they put glass in some of them. I'd really like to try some of the glass candies.
Well, no, you don't want that.
Ooh, there are ones with some little knives in them. I would love that. Shred up my throat. See how my throat tastes when it's all shredded up. Come on, give me a candy like with a bunch of syringes in it.
How'd you get a bunch of syringes in a candy?
Well, maybe the candy is just a syringe. Could I eat some syringes? What I'm asking is, could I eat some syringes, please?
No, Pepito, and you've already eaten several, so I think you've had enough syringes for the week.
Well, I ate that one box of syringes, but there's got to be more boxes of syringes for me to eat.
No. Nothing better than eating a bunch of glass and razor blades and hitting a spliff. I mean, I can't stand behind that statement.
He's right. He's
Frickin' right! I don't care no more, I'm a skelly! Well, you don't have a throat to protect. You're telling me. You know what else that means we could do? No, I don't. And we're not going to find out. Let's just do some news, actually. We're still a news station. Look at how it's newsy in here.
we do.
We do the news. So let's do that. It's news time. Why not? It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you. Okay. I feel like I just get up. Ladies have been against me. They want me to come. Here we go. Don't go settling for less, honey. Put your love to the test. It's funny. Oh my God! It's the Jeff Ripple. The fuck? That's right. Why is it all transitioning? There we go. Zoom in on me. Ah! All your shit's broken, Case. I broke the shit a little bit, but it's fine. I'll fix it one of these days. I do like that I can be zoomed on now. But the rest of it being broken isn't as good. Did Liliana get caught in some BDS dungeon? Great question, B. Grendel, and yes. Liliana is, much like Pepito, she is currently missing, I'll put it that way. Occasionally one of our particular hosts seems to go on a vacation from working, is how I would put it, and that has currently happened to Liliana. Unfortunately. Not sure why that happens. No, Pepito was missing for a long time, though. Currently, Jeff, settle down with your music. I'm just rocking out. We just still have, certain other hosts that are Liliana-like, if I can even find them. And maybe I can't? Well, hey, we have a slow attrition rate, all things considered. We've only been around for 3 years. We've only lost a couple hosts. I just like to point out I'm still available to provide a feminine touch to this network, if needed. What was your name? That's so rude, Case. Well, I've given everybody tons of... Liliana's been missing for months, and nobody even noticed. Like she's in danger? What's your name? It's Gianna. Gianna Wet Mitchell. You forgot your own Wet Mitchell? That can't be right. I'm pretty sure that's it. And I should know... I don't think it was Wet Mitchell. Yeah, Grandma's still around. I guess it's Gianna Wet Mitchell now. Wet Mitchell? Really? What's wrong with that name? Yeah, are you a judge? No, I'm an experienced news broadcaster that calls it straight down the middle. Okay, Miss Wet Mitchell. Call me Mrs. Wet Mitchell. Are you married? Nope, but I just think it sounds more official. Well, anyway, you're not here today. Jeff's here today. That's right. Get the fuck out of here, lady. She already did. It's just me. Wet Whistle? You know, we could run a poll on what her last name should be, but I have a feeling it might just end up being Genital Slit. You're gonna make her take a new last name? Well, she says she's unmarried, so... Okay, Case, that's inappropriate. I think we could get Gianna and Crumb in a room. It would be a Keymaster and Gatekeeper situation. They do sound surprisingly similar. I don't hear that. I wasn't hearing that. To me, they sound extremely different. Don't we also have, like, a female intern? Yes. Oh, me? Yeah, obviously you. What's up with your hair? That is crazy to ask. That's a crazy thing to ask me. That is really rude to ask, Case. No, I mean, it's like, there's like a dark green around it. Okay, man. Stop harassing her. I mean, we all just saw you harass her, Case. So maybe don't. I'm worried that maybe you're not okay because there's like a green miasma around your hair. He's just not stopping. We're all asking you to stop.
Add options now.
We need the HR toilet. Gianna's last name? Okay, we're gonna figure it out. But if it is genital slit, I'm gonna have to not go with that. Just so you know. Exclamation point O, and you can fill out what you think her last name should be.
Vote now.
Anyway, can we actually do the news? Sorry, someone called for HR. Is there a problem here? You're not the police. Okay, we don't like little jokes like that, Case. Someone called for HR and I'm here. Are you okay? You're floating off the ground. Oh my god, Case. Can you stop calling everyone out for being normal? It's a toilet floating like several feet off the ground. Wow, and you're wearing a tie. The winner was Wet Mitchell for her last name. So, I guess she wins out. And her last name is Wet Mitchell. Sorry, did you just run a poll to tell a female employee what her last name is? You trying to plead the fifth right now, Case? I'm waiting. Maybe if I don't talk to the toilet, it'll go away. Here, I can hear you, obviously. Well, you're in a different room and you're not mic'd. Wow. Toilets can't use mics, Case. Incredibly rude to say. Then how am I hearing you? Psychically, obviously. I can't believe I have to even explain this. And I'm also HR, and this is how you're talking to me? HR? What does HR stand for? Hot rectum. That means you don't actually have any official power. I'm the hot rectum representative of this entire place, Case. Toilet kinesis? That is the correct term. Thank you, Huey Kuehler, for saying that. Look, we have so many segments to get to. I don't have time to deal with hot rectum toilets. Could you just call me the HR toilet, please? You're the one who just told me what it means. Okay, so it's still also HR. Oh, it is? Yeah, I mean, I'm also human resources. Well, why did you... Look, I'm just going to get to the news because Case is being a real problem today. So let's just settle in and talk about some normal stuff. Like how white South Africans are the last acceptable refugee here in the United States. Finally, a little normalcy. Oh, yeah. I forgot that we just hard transition into actual troubling world events on this stream. It's the whole reason I'm here, Case, is to tell people about stuff like this. That's why you're here? I mean, I guess. I don't know, you keep making me read stories like this. Anyway, Trump sets refugee ceiling at record low 7,500 max. For the whole country? I'm not sure, but I'm assuming yes. Anyway, in case that worries you, the focus is on white South Africans. Wait, explicitly white South Africans? Well, that's the headline. This is courtesy of Reuters. Maybe the body of the story will sound more reasonable. U.S. President Donald Trump set the refugee admission ceiling at 7,500 for fiscal year 2026. Well, hey, at least it's just the fiscal year. When does the fiscal year start again? I'm just thinking. Sometimes when I think, you hear typing. But I'm just remembering October 1st. Oh, for the federal government? You don't celebrate the fiscal year New Year every year? We already missed it. October is the start of the fiscal year? But why? Because it's pre-holiday? It's end of summer pre-holiday? What's the middle of fall? Look, fiscal years operate by their own logic, okay? And the logic of this year is 7,500 refugees in total, all of them white South Africans. That's just so ridiculous, seemingly even for Trump. I'm not surprised he's limiting refugees, but just throwing the white South African thing in there is some next level. Well, we'll just keep reading the story, I guess. The lowest cap ever on record for the United States is 7,500 for the fiscal year, which started, we're already a month in, we might have already capped out actually. Anyway, that was a White House from a White House document published on Thursday, part of a broader effort to reshape refugee policies in the U.S. and worldwide. Spoiler alert, the policy reshaping is sort of shaping it down into like a little ball and then crushing that ball and then throwing that ball in the trash. Oh, you mean like getting rid of it entirely? They're trying to basically get rid of refugees. Trump said in an annual refugee determination dated September 30th that admissions would be focused largely on South Africans from the country's white Afrikaner ethnic minority. Can you like explicitly say we only want white South Africans? Well, this just in, apparently. Jeez, okay. Oh, we do have some comments, actually. 125K was the normal amount of refugees. All right. America, we create refugees, but don't allow them in. Well, it's one of our growth industries, is making refugees, actually. Ugh. Trump has claimed Afrikaners face persecution based on their race in the black majority country. Don't do my voice. I'll be reading these troubling racially coded news allegations. The South African government has denied. They're denying that they are creating white African refugees. Based on everything I've read about white South Afrikaners, that would seem to be accurate as far as I can tell. I don't think there's a legitimate refugee crisis in South Africa for white people, but that's certainly not stopping Trump. The hard R. Maybe is that not the official term? I just have heard that thrown around a lot. If they're white immigrants, they are all right. Well, maybe there's like an official, I don't know what was exactly in this memo based on this news story. Trump paused all U.S. refugees again. This is from Reuters. Admissions when he took office in January, saying they could be reported if they were established to be in the best interest of the U.S. Weeks later, he launched an effort to bring in Afrikaners, the word that Case just said. Oh, but you're just reading it? I'm just reading it in case I've never heard of that being a bad word, but maybe it is. Sparking criticisms. Well, I've heard that referred to unfavorably, but sparking criticisms from refugee supporters. Only 138 South Africans had entered the U.S. by early September. Reuters reported it at the time. In the determination published on Thursday, Trump said his administration would consider bringing in other victims of illegal or unjust discrimination in their respective homelands. An internal document drafted by U.S. government officials in April suggested the administration could also prioritize bringing in Europeans as refugees if they were targeted for expressing certain views, such as opposition to mass migration or support for populist political parties. So if you oppose migration, you can be a refugee in the United States if you're European. So if you're like one of those guys in the UK that just storms around like trying to stop cars and like pull people out of them if they're not white, then you're an acceptable refugee. If you're being discriminated against. And who's deciding if you're discriminated against? Probably Trump. And, the Stephen Millers of the world. Just imagine your Twitter feed. That's deciding who's a refugee now. I don't like to imagine my Twitter feed, actually. The less time I spend thinking about what the general Twitter feed has become, probably the better. Hate immigrants by becoming an immigrant. No! By becoming a white refugee. Why's it got to be white? I don't think it has to be. That's what the administration is saying. U.S. law requires the executive branch to consult with members of Congress before setting refugee levels, but Democratic lawmakers said on September 30th that the meeting never took place. So don't worry. Congress is on the case. Oh, God. You deleted Twitter. That's smart. I still have it. I still probably check it once a day, and every time I do, I get less and less out of it. But it's setting our immigration policy now, so we might all need to reinstall just to keep abridged of events. Yes, our Twitter refugee policy has been locked in. Yeah, Detective Congress. They're on they're not operating at like the same pace of Detective Conan, So it's not so much 30-minute arcs, it's more like 30-month arcs where they don't really ever solve the case. But, you know, all shows move at their own pace. The Congress Show. Isn't Jeff Filipino, or is his wife Filipino? Well, my son is Filipino. Oh yeah, your Filipino son? I love my Filipino son. Do you have a white son? Why do you distinguish between the two? No, I only have one son. My beautiful Filipino son. Well, just as a guy who could conceivably eventually have like a Filipino child, not that there's any plans to do that, I feel like I wouldn't call them that. He doesn't mind. Okay, well, it's not my place, I guess. Thank you, Case. It's not. U.S. Representative Jamie Raskin, Senator Dick Durbin, and other Democratic lawmakers said Trump's low refugee cap was both wrong-headed and lacked legal force. Who does have legal force right now? It's kind of like a vibe situation. We're kind of trying to vibe out what laws still are. But we suspect by the end of the fiscal year, we'll be the vibes will at least be a lot clearer. I mean, on the bright side, I can't think of any other African nations that could conceivably be at this very moment creating a massive refugee crisis. Trying to think of any. Sudan? Are you trying to think of Sudan? Oh. Or the Congo. Does feel like there's like a lot of options. Well, let's learn about Sudan really quick. I'm sure we won't hear anything if we learn about Sudan really quick that makes us feel even worse about this immigration news. Oh yeah, Liberia. Well, you're just bragging about knowing countries now. Well, I'm just reading chat. Okay. Well, Case seems to think maybe there could be a Sudanese refugee crisis on the horizon, but let's just learn quickly about the Sudanese war. Oh, we're going to go into that? Yeah, why don't we just quickly go into the Sudanese war? Seems like the wrong photo for that. But, yeah, why don't you read this, Case? You like sedans more than coups? Coups? I studied civics while I was in China. Chinese civics. I stared at the books. They were all in Chinese, but I was like trying to force of will it. Okay, well, if anybody wants an update on the situation in Sudan, courtesy of the BBC, here's a little rundown. Sudan plunged into a civil war in April 2023 after a vicious power struggle broke out between its army and a powerful paramilitary group, the RSF, or Rapid Support Forces. It has led to a famine and claims of genocide in the western Darfur region, with fears of the residents of city El Fasher after it was recently captured by the RSF. More than 150,000 people have died in the conflict across the country, and about 12 million have fled their homes in what the United Nations has called the world's largest humanitarian crisis. And if you're wondering why there's a civil war, in the latest bout of tensions, the 2019 ousting of long-serving President Omar al-Bashir seems to be the touch point. He came into power in a coup in 1989. While there were huge street protests calling for an end to his near 3-decade rule, and the army mounted a coup to get rid of him, civilians continued to campaign for the introduction of democracy. A joint military-civilian government was established, but that was overthrown in another coup in October 2021. The coup was staged by two men at the center of the conflict: General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, the head of the armed forces and, in effect, the country's president, and his deputy RSF leader, General Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, better known as Hemedti. I might be saying that wrong. But the general, maybe this is Jen, I don't know. Anyway, the main sticking points were plans to incorporate the 100,000 strong RSF into the army and who would lead the new force. Basically, as we tend to do the huge Cliff Notes versions of things, that was sort of the touch point for the conflict. But more recently, the RSF, with backing of the United Arab Emirates, one of our major allies, took, I believe, southern Darfur, and it seems to have led to massive, large-scale slaughter. Not really another way to put that. Well, there's other troubling ways to put that. So anyway, that's actively happening. Not that we've covered it on this stream much, but it's been ongoing for several years, and is also an African country that I could imagine sending, needing some refugees to get asylum in some countries, like ours, for instance. And also thank you to Kenneth Rogers for the follow. Sorry to shift gears rather all over the place here. You don't even know how to drive, stick case. Come on, Jeff. I don't regret saying that. There may be some recently displaced Jamaicans who might want to have a new place to live. I'm just saying, and this could be controversial, it seems like 7,500 is maybe absurdly low and vindictively cruel, and maybe as the wealthiest country on the planet, we could be slightly more gracious or try to aid countries that are experiencing massive humanitarian crises and wars. Or we could just continue to fund wars, I guess. I think we're going to go with the second one. Not to speak for the whole country, but I'm not sure really the whole country gets to speak. Instead, we're just going to keep funding wars, actually. Well, anyway, we said the news would probably be bad. And we're 100 for 100 on us covering bad news. Matt Liddell, good to see you. We have companies whose market cap is larger than most countries' GDPs. Yep, it seems like we could conceivably have hundreds of thousands of refugees introduced into the country, and it would probably only really benefit us in the long run. But I don't set refugee caps. What would you set it at? Question marks. It's a bold strategy. Instead of 7,500 question marks. And then I'll just let the country sort it out. I'm not sure this is actual policy case. It's not. I am fully rambling. Wait, how do we get to watching Super, a great Rainn Wilson role? By just saying, they're just throwing out some movie recs in the chat. Is that illegal now, Case? Are you setting a limit on the movie recs chat can throw out? No, I'm just curious how we got to recommending Super. Okay. Well, anyway. That's just one of the problems that having an incredibly small refugee cap, one of the things that could cause an issue is that, there's massive conflicts in Africa currently that will almost certainly create thousands of refugees or hundreds of thousands. Well, do we talk about AI or something? No, I guess let's just move on to the whatever other segment. Let's just watch some movies. Look, we're already talking about movies in the chat. Don't you have some movie idiot around here? That is, I think his official title actually is our movie idiot. So let's send it to our movie idiot, Trent, who is standing by. It's not all bad news. It's also 3 trailers. That's true. This channel and stream isn't just horrific news all the time told to you by cartoons. Occasionally we watch 3 trailers. So let's do that now, and we'll see if what I've said contain the word ripple. Well, it does now because you said the word ripple, and that's also my last name. Did you know that, Case? I do. You say it every time in more confusing ways. Yes, I do, because I'm Jeff Ripple. See you soon. Bye-bye. What the fuck? Why is it doing that? Case, stop fucking the stream up. It's messing up my intros. It's Trent, the much younger, cooler guy on the stream. Anyone ever told you actually look a lot like Case and that you look like you're his age? No. No one has ever told me that. I mean, I've told you a bunch. Well, I forgot, dude, because you say a lot of stuff that's really crazy. I'm just a child. I can't be filling my head up with all the dumb things you say. Whoa, with respect. Come on, respect, Youngblood. With respect. Obviously, respect, dude. For sure. You're my parole officer, full respect. But you say stuff that sucks, and you're an idiot. What? With respect. All right. Okay, well, there's gotta be like about 1 million trailers that have come out since I last was doing whatever this shit is. So let's see what's in there. You can send us trailers to like for me to click on potentially of the 3 that I click on in the Cream.team in the trailers section. It's actually called Trailer Thursdays. Don't let that confuse you. That happens to be accurate today, but most of the time it is not. Because I will not be confined by the like Caesarian calendar. Caesarian? Dude, it was made by some guy named Caesar. The calendar that we all follow? I don't think that's correct. No, dude, some guy named Caesar made the whole calendar that we've all lived by for like 1 million years. Oh, let's just watch a trailer, actually. Maybe we can just get into the trailers before you say more things? Right, okay. Pluribus. A plural bus? I don't know. I'm more of a one bus kind of guy. Stone Cold Fox? Okay. I think this might be getting marketed directly to me, or maybe it's about me. You know what I mean, dude? Calling yourself the Stone Cold Fox? I mean, I've just heard that said about me. So maybe we should watch this trailer just because I'll probably relate to it. All right, let's get into it.
This is a cautionary tale about love.
Whoa.
My little sister.
What?
Where are you gonna go?
Not sure. And some pretty bad decision making.
Why is it so low quality?
Let me start from the beginning.
Hi, honey. You look like you could use a little bit of help.
Oh, that's the Madman girl.
My first love. The thing about dating a drug dealer is they're always looking for the next payday. Breaker. Goldie's bag man.
Howdy.
She gonna date him too?
Wait.
Is this all about age gap relationships?
Cool.
They've been burying money in the ground for years. And I happen to know where they stash it.
Fox took the cargo and ran. Consider this an official missing persons report. Find your sister. Fox will come.
And that's my little sister.
You do realize that Goldie is baiting you, right? So what's the plan?
It's a classic hostage negotiation.
Gatorade used to come in glass? That's insane.
They have something we want. We have something they want.
Yes.
What now?
Well, do what they do in every action movie.
Oh, it's a Ninja Turtles movie, maybe.
She's just warming up. She's getting warm.
Okay, great.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to find your missing girl.
This is my case. This is my town.
You've made a real mess, Fox.
I know. You get what you get, and you don't get upset.
Well, I'm upset.
I mean, she is Foxy, for sure. Was that supposed to be like a genre thing? I think? So they were kind of going with like that 70s thing. It's like 70s blaxploitation style, but with a white girl. A little bit. But also they kind of weren't. Yeah? You know, that kind of gave me the same vibe as like, I saw that Fantastic Four movie. Really? You see movies? Yes. What? This whole thing is supposed to be movies. That's crazy, man. I saw that Fantastic Four movie, if I can finish my point. And they had like that kind of like retro futurist style. And then at one point, they kind of transitioned to them being on a TV show. And they start to kind of do the style of like an old like 70s-ish, 60s, 70s like TV intro, but then they don't. The flashback suddenly just becomes a normal flashback. And I was like, why didn't they commit to the style? Anyway, that's what that reminded me of. I stopped listening pretty like immediately, so I have no comment. I'm just saying that's what that reminded me of. Sort of like lightly wearing a style, but not really, seems to be a thing that a lot of properties are doing lately, so. Okay. Sure, Apple TV, whatever. Apple TV, whatever. That's a pretty good slogan. All right. Let's keep it moving. The trailer needed them. They did also, as chat was pointing out as well, they did the "you might be wondering how I got here" thing. And I'm actually glad that they did that because I do think that needs to come back. Currently, all trailers begin with a single piano key going dong. And I think maybe just for a while we could transition out of that and back to "you might be wondering how I got here." Because it's all about trends, right? So like just replace the piano key for a moment with just a really long spoken exposition. There's another Scream movie and it's still got Neve Campbell in it? Damn, she'll never be free of this. Okay, let's keep it. Let's just watch this, I guess.
This is it.
Can't believe we're staying at the Psycho Killer B&B.
Oh, that's so cool. It's a motion detector.
Oh, it's that guy who draws dicks. Oh.
Hello?
Hello, Sydney.
Hello again.
Nice little town you found. You and your pretty daughter. Reminds me of where we grew up.
Well, you sure
Is that the same girl we saw die at the beginning?
Asshole hiding behind a voice changer.
Oh, I'm not hiding, Sydney. Not this time.
Down to the end.
It's coming through the wall, y'all.
I want to be a fighter, like you. If you hurt her,
I'm not going to hurt her until you're here to see it.
let's unmask this fucker.
All your friends died for just being near you.
Where is my daughter? Tatum, listen to me. He's trying to find another way in. We're gonna do this together. You're gonna have to shoot him through the wall. Where? To the right of the door. Shoot him now! Do it now! Oh, you got him. He's dead. You need to make sure you shoot him in the head.
Too slow.
I'm gonna burn it all down.
Mother!
Damn, there's a lot of shooting in this.
This is gonna be fun.
Scream 7, Stand Your Ground. Probably not the title they should go with. Wow, they were standing their ground. Just maybe not, though. I think that, yeah, that's like another Scream movie, right? Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that is another Scream movie? Yes. What gave it away? Well, I want to make sure. That's another one? Yes. Yep, that's for sure another one. Whose mom or dad did something that they're mad at her for? Yeah, how many people want to kill this lady? I guess everybody. She's in a universe where everybody wants to give it gig to kill her. How many times that happened? It's like 5 times? I think she's in the first 2. Was she in 3? It's happened at least 3 times. Well, look, that's another score for another Scream movie. And who knows, there could even be another one. Oh, they should do one that's called Cream. And it's about getting sexy calls. And it's just about phone sex. And it's called Cream. That's the kind of thing I should be saying. You should not be saying that. I'm just going with what chat said. I mean, at this point, come on, whatever. Just whatever. I don't know. The more of it, there's more of it, whatever. Alright, look, before suddenly Chris loses his mind, let's just watch Radu Jude's Dracula official trailer. I like it when I've never heard of a director, but their name is in the title of the trailer. So this could be excellent. Let's find out.
Mi se face frică.
Dracula.
Dracula. Dracula.
Dracula vagyok.
Dracula. Count Dracula.
Oh, is this just a porn?
There are many stories regarding the Dracula legend.
Violență, mult sânge, urmăriri cu mașini,
Excuse my whole night now, thank you for the follow.
He couldn't perform. I want my money back.
Oh, sorry. Iar bine, Sandule. Ce să fac, nu poate vârsta bully.
Sângele tău.
Film in the woods.
Speak this language.
Pentru ce faci pozele astea?
OnlyFans.
Nope, but almost got banned there.
Uite ce zice robot. Exact.
Pare că prima tare vor să te moarte din rotele.
Cam da.
Ai zis că eu o să-i bag țărușul în inimă.
Hai că mai puțin și sigur îl prindem.
Damn.
Pura Dracula!
This is the end.
Okay. Shot on iPhone 14, and it looks great. If you use a phone right, you can make anything look cinematic. It's not really more about the lighting, actually, which they also use an iPhone for. Sometimes you gotta. Sometimes you just got an iPhone right, you still gotta film a movie. All right. Palestine 36. What? I'm trying to escape the news with these trailers. Well, sometimes you gotta watch a trailer that's relevant to world events, Case. I mean, Trent, don't call me. You see, you're getting confused. Because now I'm saying Palestine out loud. You're gonna think I'm Case. Also, we already watched 3 trailers. It's too late. You already said another trailer name, and now we have to watch it. Shot on a microphone Zune, circa 2010. They do also make those movies as well. I believe they're called, like, Connected or something. 4.56. Shit, I gotta watch this trailer about the history of various cultures now? You don't even know what the trailer is. You have no choice. I'm turning it on. Oh, man.
The relationship between us and our land. That is a work of thousands of years.
A new page in history is written today.
هنا صوت القدس. This is Jerusalem calling.
والله يا جماعة الناس مش لاقية تاكل، كيف العاد بدها تدفع ديون والصهاينة قاعدين باخذوا في أراضينا؟
The British court transferred your land to the settlers.
بلادنا عرفت ناس من ديانات كثيرة.
هذول هم جيران؟ هذول جايين يقعدوا محلنا مش معانا.
ولا راح يعملوا شيء الإنجليز. كلتكم ليش عم نتسلى؟
We are asking for your help in protecting our villages.
I ask you all, have faith that Arab and Jew can live together.
I'm sure the
With
British
your
will
help,
sort it out.
We can create a united and peaceful Holy Land.
We are looking for armed bandits. We've shut down every Arab printing press. We set up checkposts and curfews. There has to be another way.
There isn't.
أنا بدي شهادة. ما حداش بده.
عاشت الثورة! عاشت الثورة! إذا طخوني مين حيجيب محلي؟
أول مرة بحياتي خايفة أموت.
نحن عم نحارب عن استقلالنا!
We are at the crossroads of a major moment in time. Consider which side of history you want to be on.
Okay. Damn. Well, I did get confused, and I thought that was in the universe of Bastion 36. If anybody's unfamiliar with like the Bastion / Squad 36, depending on what part of the country you're in, I was kind of expecting this. So that was like a pretty big deviation from what I was expecting, but I'm still interested. I am still interested. I've never even heard of Bastion 36 or Squad 36. That was my reference point, so. But I mean, that also looks interesting. I do think it's a story that surprisingly has not been told very often. The history of Palestine. So wait, are you saying like, did Palestinians used to live in Israel? You know what? We're gonna not even talk about this with you, Trent. How about that? Okay, that's fine by me. Anyway, that's 4 trailers. You really did overtime today, so let's just keep it moving to the next thing. All right, I mean, I was gonna do that anyway because I'm like really busy anyway. Like I don't claim to be like an expert in all world events, so like you're not gonna trip me up with this, okay? Okay. I have a radical 5-state solution. Is that like 5 states of being? Chill, pissed, horny, hungry, and asleep? That is my 5-state solution. To just embrace the 5 states of being. That is not what, you know what, let's just end the segment. How about that? Okay, I mean, I was going to do that anyway. Anyway, that is actually all the time that we have. So I got to like go explore the 5 states of being and my incredible spirituality. So I will be doing that actually for a little bit. So right now I'm going to actually leave, but you fortunately know what it is. You know what it is. Bye-bye. You should have said it 2 seconds sooner. And then I would have said, Case, get me the fuck out of here, I'm busy. But instead, it's a different guy than the guy you just saw. It's Chet. Chet, I don't like to do you right after doing Trent. I feel like I'm just watching the same guy. That's fucked up because I'm a totally different guy, Case. I've got a wildly different energy. And a different voice. If you say so. I'm obviously I'm Big Cheddar. I even have my own nickname. Almost no one else on this stream has a nickname. What does that say about me? I honestly don't really know. It says that I'm the fucking best, Case. Not to toot my own ass. But I do every day. I actually just did. I'm having I have sympathetic period farts with my internet girlfriend. What? I'm been online dating a girl via a site called Chat Your Bait, and it's her time of the month, and whenever that happens I get sympathetic farts because they get period farts and I get them too. It's like how ladies cycle sync up. When you love a person, you fart when they fart. I'm gonna see what chat shared in the thread. Yeah, you don't want to do small talk? I don't want to do small talk today, chat. Let's just see what chat shared. How about that? Okay, well, look, I'm in a great mood, actually, and I'm very chill, so let's see what chat shared.
That beaver trap, you want that beaver trap? I got that beaver trap, you want that beaver trap? You wanna crawl into my cockpit? Ride my cherry, yeah? Slide your pickle up in my flesh and wish just a tip. I'm feeling fearless, like Taylor Swift at midnight. I got that pink fluorescent flashlight, causing a kerfuffle all up in your inside. Seeming getting competitive, starting a sperm fight.
I do wonder why she was standing above a piss river. I was wondering that the whole time. That was your only question? That was kind of my only question. Why is she standing above like the lake of piss? You know? Because she kind of was. Like, you can't deny it. Y'all can't deny it. I have more questions than that, but I don't suspect they'll be answered. Chat's immediately blaming Psychor. Because I'm in streamer mode, I can never quite tell who shared the video. But I'm willing to guess that it was Psychor. It's on, and look, this stream has a lot of piss talk in it. Your piss is green? Is this green? This looks yellow to me, but maybe I'm colorblind to piss. Maybe both yellow and green to me both look like piss, and that's my own struggle. Is that you're claiming that's how you're colorblind? I'm colorblind when it comes to different piss shades. I might just be learning that. Is that the girl that you're dating on Chatterbait? It's actually Chat Your Bait. And no. Because it'd be fine if it is. Okay, looks like possibly Psychor shared another one. And as far as I'm concerned, they're 1 for 1. Let's see what they got. That's beautiful. Did you and Kendall do that when you were there, Case? We might have. I didn't get a bubble blower though, and I also wasn't dressed as a Snow White. So they were doing a slightly better job than Kendall and I. But I believe that is Shanghai Disney. In my opinion, the best Disney. You would say some shit like that. I've been to more Disneys than I care to admit at this point. I've never been to the Tokyo one that's like, there's like a water park. A water-themed Tokyo Disney. I've never been to that one. But I weirdly have been to the other Tokyo Disney. Kendall's been to literally every Disney. And she said the best one was Shanghai. I trust Kendall. But I do feel like you're stealing her opinion and you haven't earned it. How many Disneys are there? There's France, Japan. There's 2 in China. There's Shanghai, Hong Kong. Florida. LA. Is that all of them? France. Did I already say France? There might be one other one. I guess I can just look it up. There's at least 5. There could be more. Kendall is grading this. Let's see if she can do this off the top of her head. Hey, Kendall. How many Disneys are there? Thank you. There's 7. What 2 did you forget? I feel like I listed a bunch. I might have counted the 2 in China as 1. There could be one in France, Texas. Yeah, they're planning one in Paris, Texas. They're planning a Paris Disney in Texas. All the global Disneys. This is important. We need to know this now. Ugh, the AI overview. This is confusing because they're counting individual parks. All 12 Disney parks around the world. 12? I'm getting a lot of conflicting reports here. This Reddit thread says 12. What the fuck? She's saying 6 now. 6? Okay. She gave the gut response of 7, then she counted and said 6. I don't think it's a real Disney park unless it has the castle. I'm only seeing... Oh, okay. See, they're including the non-castle ones. I only count the castle ones. So wait, I think when I counted out loud, I counted both the Chinese Disneys as 1. This is important. We need to get to the bottom of this. Hong Kong, Shanghai, France, both the Florida ones, Tokyo, 6. I got there. Well, if it's any consolation case, I never gave a shit for even a second. Okay, rub it in. Rub it in. You don't care. Fine. I don't. I really don't. Okay. Let's see what this lady has to say for us. Maybe you'll care about this, chat.
You married? I'll be a doctor. and I have 2 kids. What kind of doctor? Pediatrician. Going to be dying of AIDS.
Oh no! That's the problem with being able to see the future. It's not always positive. Damn. Look at the face she made when she said that. Look at this. The original troll face. Holy shit. Oh my god. She's a creature of the internet from pre-internet. That's the power of the 80s. Unless it's less funny if she currently had AIDS. Look, context is everything. And she was sharp with that one. She had that locked and loaded somehow. Well, yes, if you count the 4 parks in Disney, then obviously there's more. I'm only counting the parks with their own Disney castle. I've decided that's criteria for some reason. Based on what? Based on my feelings. Your fifis? Yeah. AIDS got a higher rank than Old Age. That was a 10? That was a 10. You were rambling through it, but people love that AIDS one. Man, my chat loves the AIDS ones. You gotta know your audience, okay? And at this point, you should literally know your audience, Case. Oh yeah, I guess I could just functionally know my audience given the size. Okay, what more? There's more!
I'm ready. Do it! Do it, it's okay!
Oh my god, she's trying to Final Destination herself.
I'm not scared anymore. It's okay, I'm a millennial born in the 1980s. I've been through enough. Just do it!
Damn. Oops, that's not right. Forgot we even have that music cue. Sometimes the gorilla goes and plays whatever. That is an incredibly precarious looking collection of wood. It really did feel like the driver was trying to Final Destination whoever was behind them. Maybe they were. Maybe that was from the filming of Final Destination. With a rare unseen angle of whatever happened from the trailer. I have never seen the Final Destination movie where the guy gets smushed by a log, but I have seen the trailer where a guy cuts away. It cuts away right before the guy gets smushed by a log. If anyone wants to know my reference point, I didn't. 9.73, and I agree. I think it was a fairly accurate summation of all of our feelings, but not quite a 10. Thanks for clarifying, chat. That's what I'm here. That's what I'm here for. I'm also burping. Holy shit, he's an athlete. Damn, let's see that again. That dude's fast as fuck, boy. He was Scooby doing the universe there. I'm impressed. Yeah, that's what athleticism looks like. I know you're not used to seeing it, Case, but sometimes a powerful enough athlete. Gorilla, what are you doing? Sometimes he stops and starts. Guess so. Okay. Let's keep it moving. We got a lot of these. Go real slow with all these segments, so I'm gonna keep the pace up. Okay, we'll just cut to it then. No, I mean I have to explain that I'm gonna go fast by talking a lot first. Oh! Oh! Oh, right on the face. Frickin' wet face that girl. That's nuts. He's giving her a swirly with his own body. Oh! Just fish scaled instantly. Let's see that one more fucking time. Instantly replayed again and again. Let's pause it on the point of contact. First of all, it freaking knocked this kid out. He just lost all his baby teeth. This kid, nightmares for life. And this girl, essentially, unfortunately, just got her first kiss from a fish. And that's how life treats you sometimes. That's why we all went behind that car just waiting to get hit by a freaking tree stump. Not all foundational experiences are kind, Case. Sorry. It's just a fish. That's a huge fish, dude. That wouldn't fuck with your head. You're chilling out, you and your siblings. Boom, all of your lives forever ruined by a fish. What do you have against fish? They're wet as hell. There's no creature wetter than a fish. And they're just touching you? It's crazy. You think a fish is the wettest creature? By definition, they're as wet as you can possibly be. I think it depends how you're measuring. What about interior wetness? A fish has to be wetter than your average human. The inside of a fish is wetter than any human's insides. That's just a fact. I just don't know if that's... They're fully made of... They're water, Case. You're about to say they're made of water? They may as well be. It's sick. It's sick what fish do. That's why they don't even count as animals, as far as I'm concerned. Wow, I didn't know you felt this strongly about fish. I hate them. I hate the fish, Case. Too wet. Why are you scared of wet things? Because they're gross and they're slimy. The wetness makes you slimy over time. Hey, he's a pescophobe. Do we have to use the word phobe though? Can I just be like, I'm fuck fish? No, that can't. That's not an adjective, chat. I'm just a fuck fish guy. Well, that makes it sound like you fuck fish. It's the fully opposite. I'm grossed out by them. Hey, you're scared of fish. No, they're just fucked up. I'm not scared. You're clearly scared of fish. I'm not scared of them. They're just fucked up and they're wet. I'm going to tell my girlfriend about this. She'll be on my side. You mean the chatterbait model? No, it's chat your bait, okay? And her name's LexiPro, 789969. Shit, I just doxed my girlfriend. She's on a public website. Her name's LexiPro? You sure you didn't just, maybe drink too much cough syrup and hallucinate this? Oh my god, you're being so mean. She's not from Canada, for the record, if you're trying to go there. Let's just keep watching videos.
Mr. Stark, do I get paid for saving the neighborhood?
Kid, the neighborhood pays you in free pizza slices and awkward selfies. Welcome to the Avengers economy.
No salary?
Relax. I'm throwing Wi-Fi passwords on a Stark internship. Try not to crush the suit this time, kid.
Damn, I really like what Robert Downey's done with the character, because I know he's Doctor Doom now, but that means he has to put a spin on Tony Stark, and I think he put the right spin on it. I agree. I think that's some of the best acting I've ever seen Robert Downey do. And I cannot wait to see that version of the Iron Man in the next Avengers film. Me either. Legitimately, if that guy showed up in Avengers, I would be so pumped. It's all serious. Chris Evans is back for whatever reason. He's like, I'm young again. And that guy comes out, he's like, very good to see you, Chris. Well, he'd need to be called Captain America. You know, in this, he would call him Chris. Very good to see you, Chris. Defeating Doctor Doom is what we will do now. But first, I'll be needing you to sign these papers. Okay, I'm into this. I'm into this plot. Oh, I saw this on Twitter. This is a tweet from Tech Holla, hyping up the forthcoming AI apocalypse of media. Oh, yes. There's a little tweet from Tech Holla. Oh my god, we're going to the streets too? Damn, I keep overloading on segments. Is my segment stopper working? You have a segment stopper? It's supposed to stop after 4 requests. I don't even know. Anyway, this was a tweet from some guy about how AI is going to take over sitcoms. Let's see what he's working with.
Well, that's just great, Rachel. What? What did I do?
Pizza's here! I'm telling you, it was a deliberate move. There's no way that could be intentional.
Oh, you guys are so funny.
Ah.
As there's some bricks, there may be, and my ma, and running house.
That's a classic joke.
All I do, I just said IQ.
Smelly cat, smelly cat. What are they feeding you?
I mean, if I'm laughing, it's working. Whoa! Damn.
Well, that's just great.
Dude, sitcoms got like, what's the word? Postmodern or some shit? I'm not sure that's how I would describe whatever it is we just saw. That's some postmodern stuff. He was breaking down the genre in a very insightful way. That's why AI is so powerful. Because it takes genre tropes and it twists them up. Well, it literally does. It just takes every trope ever and literally twists them up into like a giant just knot of completely mediocre slop. I think it was impressive. Let's see what else Tech Holla has to say. I mean, I don't think he got enough exposure over this. Definitely not rage bait tweet. So I want to see what else Tech Holla has for us. Oh yeah, this guy's fucking next level. Senior telecommunications engineer and developer sharing daily insights on generative AI. Look at him go. Character. Oh, there's no. I thought there was audio to this, but there's not. Dude, character consistency and clothing. This is his pinned tweet. Look at this man. He's living a life imaginarily. He's just reposting this shit 24/7. This one blew up for him. This one. Oh, look at this. Let's see another piece. Let's see another piece of his artwork.
Royal with cheese. Metric system and a fancy label. Still a burger.
Oh wait, sorry.
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
What do they call it?
A royal with cheese.
Royal with cheese.
Metric system and a fancy label.
Still a burger.
That's awesome.
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
What do they call it?
A royal with cheese.
Metric system and a fancy label.
Still a burger.
Dude, fascinating. Because that's two different models making the same scene that was already a scene. It sure is. And the second one was, as was the first one. That's what's so fascinating with AI. Everything it makes. Mm-hmm. You'd rather watch this show? Travis, no. Look, I swear to God, I'll become AI to make you watch this show instead. We don't even know if this is more of a stream than a show. Oh, you just got that my girlfriend is a meme my girlfriend is a model meme going around? I don't even know what meme that is. So the second one was supposed to be better there. No. Look, it's just different. Look, it's just different models, Case. What you don't understand about AI is it's not all about quality. It's also about vibes. And both of those had vibes. They did. One had more of a vibe where the shot was from the front. And the second one had a vibe where the shot was from the side. And that takes two different models. You know what? Let's end on not AI. Let's see what Live and Sleazy's shared for us here. This looks promising. Maybe we can end on this one. Oh, God. Maybe we don't end on that one. That one did not go how I was expecting it to. Chad has seen that one, apparently. Some members of Chad have seen that one, but I hadn't. Yeah, we won't end on that one. Maybe it was okay. Didn't look like he was okay. There's no proof that he wasn't okay. The video ended. So he's probably fine. What the Okay, well, you guys heard the song, so I guess I have to show you this now. 6.29 for that one. That's just training. That's just effective training. You wouldn't know because you've never trained Ma. It's MMA, actually. No, it's not. You're wrong. You've never trained Ma, so you wouldn't know, but that's standard stuff. Doing a headstand split, getting walloped. That's just an ab workout. Card King. I think you're right, but I can't read that. Case has to do that and let Chet punch him for the workout stream. Can I do the workout stream, seeing as you refuse to do it?
You know, technically, I think you can, Chet. You can do it for me. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Well, we can't do it next week because next week I'm leaving on Wednesday. I can do it Monday. I can do it Tuesday. Well, your schedule is more open than mine, Chet. Yeah, right. You're right. 2026. Maybe we could do it next Tuesday. I just have to plug a camera in. That's what's holding you back. And honestly, more or less, I just have to figure out how to run it off my laptop, and I haven't felt like setting it up. But I can do it pretty easily. Yeah, you do have 7 kids. You should be busier than me. I am. I just don't think you are. No, I literally have 7 kids. So 6. You forgot how many kids you have. 6. As far as I know. You know what I mean? Okay, look, I mean, y'all know how it is. You crazy out there. Anyway, that's all the time we have before I get myself in trouble, but, you know, I do have 6. Okay, I do. I really do. I have. Nothing is working correctly. Everything is broken, Case. You've broken it all. I do seem to have broken it all. What the fuck? We have to go with a different host, actually. Let's just talk to... What? We were going to talk to Gurf, but then Gurf got up and left, and now Scrum is here. Oh.
I'm scrumming. Nobody can scrum me. Nobody's.
Gurf is just malfunctioning today, so what can you do?
I'm tired now because I had to say that twice. I'm scrumming.
Scrum walked in, and Gurf just sighed and got up and left. No, he just took a breath. He took a deep breath. Not every breath that's deep is a sigh, Case. Well, let's check out the news that chat's shared. Ugh. I don't want to. I don't care what they've shared. Can you not be openly hostile to the people that very kindly are possibly watching us? They're not my friends, Case, and they're not your friends. They're our enemies. What? That's right, Chad. I think of you as an enemy, to be bested. And today I will defeat you. Why do you think of them that way? They're always chatting. It's literally a Twitch stream. What else are they supposed to do? Be silent. You're encouraging my chat not to chat. I think that they do it too much. Shut up already. See? Look, now they're barely chatting because they're still chatting at like the exact same pace. You would. What are you not mad at? I like nickels. You like the piece of change, a nickel. Because it's not quite a penny, but it's also not quite a dime. Why do you like that? It's in the middle, it's reasonable. It's a reasonable amount of cents. Do you like nickel back? Yes. But mostly because nickel is in the name. I don't claim to be a fan of their music. If someone asks if you like Nickelback and you say yes, intrinsically, I think you are saying you are a fan of their music, and that's where we disagree. That's where we disagree? That is where it's probably the one place where we disagree. Sorry, we can't agree on everything. All we do is disagree. And 90% of the stream is just people disagreeing with each other. Anyway, chat, shut up! Oh my god, okay. Look, we're just gonna check in on the news that chat shared, and you're gonna read it, Scrum, okay? We'll see. You're going to. All right. Sorry, chat. Jeez. Let's get into it. News. Could NBA Youngboy concerts be impacting pro sports teams' performances this season? I have so little understanding of the sentence that you just read. I feel like I know nothing about either of these topics. You don't know about football? This is basketball. So picture this, the NBA Youngboy, yes, the rapper, famous not just for his music, but also for the rowdiest, most plug-in-your-nose fan bases in the game. Plug-in-your-nose fan bases in the game? Julia Beverly, what does that mean? Oh, this is by Prezi Brown. This is by Prezi Brown. Is that a common saying? Plug in your nose? What does that mean? You don't know, but I know. But I won't tell you. Anyways, coming through town and turning your arena into a concert. Part concert, part endurance says. I gotta look this up, actually. Plug in your nose. Google is no help. Is that a... Is she trying to say they're smelly? But even then, I've just never heard that before. The real question here is, what is Prezi Brown up to? The writer of this Vibe article, yes. You're not that tall. Propaganda thinks you could be a basketball star just because you're tall. Well, it takes more than that case. It also takes really nice shoes. I don't think the shoes are that important. Well, yes, they are. All of their business is based on the shoes. Anyway, Youngboy, NBA Youngboy, his fans came to a concert and everybody was amped up or something. Anyway, the next morning, the venue hands over its keys to the professional team that calls the arena home and says good luck. He's going around doing concerts in basketball arenas. When are we going to finally get appropriately titled arenas for each event? Music halls, NBA sport arenas, cooking arenas, dance arenas. Every city needs an arena for each event. Hot dog arenas, just because people eat hot dogs. A cookie arena for the various cookie contests. I just don't think that's the most efficient use of space. How is this lady... What is this article? What is Youngboy doing at these arenas to make it different than any other concert that you have to clean up after? Well, I'll tell you, because on October 11th, he performed in Orlando at the Kia Center. The next day, the Heat took on the Magic. Then on October 26th, he performed in Charlotte. 2 days later, the Heat played the Hornets. Are you listening yet? What is this article about? Most recently, he performed in San Antonio. Beat reporter Ira Winderman captured this curious pattern with biting clarity. For the third time this season, the Heat are playing in an arena the night after NBA Youngboy had a concert. And it smells the same as the first two. Locker room literally closed here in San Antonio with signs that they are being disinfected. Oh, so by plugging your nose, they did just mean he's stinking out the whole arena? What is he doing? Is it just weed? What's the claim here? Can she get to this in less than 10 paragraphs? Patience. In short, what's happening is this. There you go. When an arena hosts a Youngboy crowd, there's a lingering scent of chaos and marijuana-tinged air. A level of post-party residue that apparently requires disinfecting and a visiting team that has to walk into the same space for serious business. It's not all fun and games when you're having your little marijuana concert. That has to be so common. Why are they calling out Youngboy for this? Could his fans be smoking that much more weed? What are they, like, grinding wheat into the concrete? Sorry, weed? Wheat? Or you think they're sowing the fields at these concerts? I do not. Okay, I guess they're smoking so much weed that it stinks the next day. I feel like they're just going after Youngboy here, and I don't think it's fair. Maybe this can be the conspiracy that we talk about today. I'll save it for that. Making the women exterminator, that could be it. The ladies are getting so into the concert that you think they're creating a smell. I don't appreciate that there's an HR toilet here, but I do think you deserve to talk to one. What's that? No, there's no time. There's no time. I'll be the judge of that. What? You're not paying attention, HR toilet, so there's no time. Huh? How to prepare for an on-camera audition. This is for the how-tos. This one got put in the wrong section. We'll save this for Jeb, who's also apparently got to say. There's no way we can do all these segments today. I'm going to have to save some for tomorrow. We'll at least save Trip for tomorrow. I'll try to do the other 3. Okay, you know what? Hurry up, Scrum. Hurry up because we've got too many segments to do. And we haven't clicked on the chat news in days, so there's tons of it. We got to go faster. Scrum, are you hearing me? Your bad, not your bad. Life is lazy. Literally my bad. I can turn off these segment alerts anytime. Okay. More news. When using AI, users fail the Dunning-Kruger trap in reverse. A new study reveals when interacting with AI tools like ChatGPT, everyone, regardless of skill level, overestimates their performance. Researchers found that the usual Dunning-Kruger effect disappears, and instead, AI-literate users show even greater overconfidence in their abilities. I can't believe that. We certainly didn't just see an example of that with someone posting their slop like it's a revolutionary sitcom tool. I don't know what you're talking about, and shut up. And that goes for you too, chat. Quit telling my chat to shut up. I will never stop hating you. Ever. What did chat ever do to you? Legitimately. They're throwing bits. And they're chatting. It's too much. King Charles III strips Prince Andrew of titles and evicts him from royal residence. I thought he was doing that to himself. I thought he was like, you can't fire me, I fire me. Well, now he's also been evicted. Not those people. Those people are getting home. King Charles III on Thursday stripped his disgraced brother Prince Andrew of his remaining titles and evicted him from his royal residence after weeks of pressure to act over his relationship with sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. To the king's rare move, which follows years of shameful scandals, he will be known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and not as Prince, and he will have to vacate his royal mansion near Windsor Castle. Are you happy now? Me? No, I think you should be even more disgraced than this. It's interesting, though, seeing as so many people have been extremely dismissive of the allegations of Virginia Guffrey, I should know how to say her name, I don't. She released posthumously a book that indicted Prince Andrew even further, which seems to coincide with his stripping of titles and lands here. But I've also seen a lot of people claim that, I think the official line from the royal family is that they don't believe the allegations outlined in that book. And yet, this is happening, so... Interesting. I wasn't interested in what you were saying. So take that. I know, Scrum. I know. I don't know why you're here, actually. But I do know that's how you feel. I go where I want. Oh, so you want to be here? No. But Kash Patel scrambled government jet to watch girlfriend sing at wrestling bout, report says. What? Who's his girlfriend? Mr. Wapubu says, people don't care about pedophile unless it's convenient. I mean, I'm sure it's not convenient for the royal family to distance themselves from one of the many famous members of their family. So, I mean, I do think they're responding on one level or another here to public pressure and just public interest in this story. It's just interesting how inconsistent they are with how they approach it. I guess the pressure... The amount of allegations and just the amount of awareness of them was too much, and they finally had to cave and just cut this guy off. Though I suspect he will, despite being thoroughly disgraced, more or less be fine. Not that he deserves to be. We're talking about a different thing now. FBI Director Kash Patel traveled to Pennsylvania State University over the weekend to watch his girlfriend perform at a wrestling event, according to a recent report that cited flight records associated with a government-registered jet. Patel appeared alongside his partner, country singer Alexis Wilkins, at the Real American Freestyle event at the school. Oh, not even fun wrestling? That's what you're saying is mean to one or two, either one of the thing. I was kind of hoping that he showed up at a WWE event, flying directly into a town on Air Force Patel. But I guess not. I guess it was actual wrestling. What you're saying is rude to wrestling, Case. Yeah, it was American Freestyle Wrestling. Oh, it's the Hulk Hogan promotion. Rest in peace. To Hogan? No, to the promotion. I'm assuming it won't last. Still going. Yeah, but for how long? You know what? I think real wrestling is the other wrestling, actually. I'm going to go ahead and say that. I think real wrestling is pro wrestling. And what's traditionally real wrestling is actually fake wrestling. What? Yeah, sorry. Sorry, anyone who dedicated their life to college wrestling. Other wrestling is realer than you. Disgusting. NZXT hit with civil RICO suit in California over controversial PC rental biz. Class action lawsuit alleges PC Flex program is bait and switch scheme that included used an inferior hardware. Well, I don't believe in acronyms, so I refuse to say it more than once. Do better. Detto, it's good to see you. You still haven't seen anything from American Freestyle? I remember seeing clips of Hogan introducing it before he died. But, I have not seen anything of it since his death. And it just being mentioned alongside his death. Oh, God. Neom. Guys, the line. The line still exists. Walk the line. Saudi Arabia unveils first ever $1 billion Sky Stadium. Wait, this is real? No, that's almost certainly a mocked up fake picture for another thing that they are going to claim to build. But let's, let me see if I can find a story or if there's a video of this, because the original line video that Saudi Arabia put out was a classic, a real banger. Damn it, is this just a picture? Well, here's the picture at least. You're against this? You don't think this is impressive? You're not impressed? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's gotta be an AI image, or if we want to be generous, like an artist's mock-up of this, how it would look. How big would that skyscraper have to be? Also, do you want to put like 16,000 people at the roof of like a building that has to be built to like handle the swaying of the wind? These are questions that only the true experts involved in the construction of projects like Neom can answer. So yeah, stay in your lane, Case. Let the architects architect, okay? There's an Instagram post about it, but it's not loading. Sky Stadium. Let me see if. Okay, here we go. Here's the full vid. Wow. It looks even more impressive when moved. This looks so real, it's like I'm looking at Google Maps. You wouldn't go to the Sky Stadium, Case? I am confused though, is this not part of the line? Is this not part of Neom? Because it doesn't look like it's existing in the line. The line is just one line. Is there even room for a skyscraper in the line? Looks majestic, I agree, John. Propaganda says, looks like one of those bubble dome hockey games you would see at old school arcades. It does look a little like that. Oh, he kind of does look like HR Toilet's cousin. Excuse me? What? Is that offensive? No, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, he likes that one. Okay. I guess that's how he laughs at things. All right, let's do 2 more and then let's get out of here. 2 more. You know what? Maybe 3 more. We're almost caught up. Oh, yeah, there's new water, apparently. I do need to learn about this new water. Oh, and Mr. Beast's bank. Okay, maybe a couple more. Why doesn't the HR toilet have a toilet seat or a lid? I'm an HR toilet. I'm not used for that. Didn't you say that stands for hot rectum? Yeah. I'm mostly a wide bidet. I'm listening. Yeah, I'm a wider bidet. So you squat over me and I put out a huge beam of water that totally cools down the hottest rectums. Doesn't matter how hot your rectum is. My wide beam of bidet water could cool off any hot rectum, regardless of the size. What if the rectum was bigger than you? What if the rectum was the size of a cookie pizza? I could handle that. Okay, but what if it was the size of a trampoline? An individual trampoline? No, full backyard sized trampoline. There's no rectum that sized. What if there was? Could you handle it? A fully, like a big backyard trampoline? Yeah. I could try. You know what? I could try. Okay? I don't care. This is never gonna happen. Oh, really? Yeah, Case, you don't know that. That could happen. And if there's a hot rectum the size of a full backyard trampoline, and it needs to be cooled, and he's not ready, that's the kind of thing we need to know. When is that ever gonna happen? It could happen, and I know that I'm not really ready. I'll admit it, I'm not really ready. Well, get ready then. Get ready, toilet. Thank you for holding me accountable. What are we even talking about right now? Shut up. Yeah, shut up, Case. Let's just move on. Related to what we were just discussing, is Mr. Beast launching his own bank? What we know. I don't care. I just don't care. Never mind. Can we move on? You don't want to know about Mr. Beast's bank? Maybe he's launching... What is the story going to be other than maybe he's launching a bank? You wouldn't bank with Mr. Beast? He literally gives money away. It would definitely be a scam bank, to Mr. Whoopi Boo Boo's point. What's the scam when you're giving away millions of dollars? You're a Mr. Beast fan? No, I think it's disgusting. Why would he do that? He's undermining the economy. You think Mr. Beast by himself is undermining the economy? Yes. Yes, I do. This is a doll named Robert the Doll. This isn't really a news story, but I just want you to know. This is an option. What do you mean? Just think of the options in life. Robert the Doll is one of them. It's just a fact. Okay. Also, here's this robot. If you watched the Patreon yesterday, you saw this robot. But if you didn't see this robot. So let's learn about Neo the robot. Maybe we'll go out with this one. So let's learn about this water first, actually. Before we get to Neo the robot, I tried Suntory's Takusui water. A water containing functional ingredients that help reduce visceral fat. Ooh, visceral fat. I feel this fat viscerally. What does that mean? Well, I'm telling you, you fool. While there are many beverages containing functional ingredients that help reduce visceral fat, Suntory, the company behind Takucha, released the first functional food in the water category. And it works. And look, what we're saying is it works, and it's our sponsor. No, I'm not sponsored by Suntory fat-reducing water. I also don't know if it works. Well, I'm sponsored by it, and it works. HMPA is said to almost be tasteless, odorless, and colorless, so there is almost no difference in taste when drinking it. But it seems that Takusui does not contain the slight sweetness you feel drinking soft mineral water. Okay, I'm out. I don't want to be sponsored by you anymore. That's not my kind of soft mineral water. I need the slight taste of sweetness. You were never sponsored by them, Scrum. You can't prove that. You just said it out loud. That's not how sponsorships work. We're learning about Neo the robot. I don't want to get into my past sponsorships. and are falling out. Okay, and this isn't a drama stream. Yes, I know.
It's here. The first.
Whatever. The Wall Street Journal is doing a deep dive on the robot Neo. We'll watch that instead of the thing we watched on the Patreon yesterday, just for a slightly different perspective here on Neo the robot, but it's official, guys. In-house robot cleaners are a thing, and all they cost is 20 grand and the time of some person operating them remotely. Let's check out the future. What the fuck? Scrum, can you get out of the satellite room? I'm back. Okay, anyway, here's this.
Humanoid robot housekeeper. Thank you, Neo. For $20,000, you can pre-order 1X's Neo robot now, with delivery in 2026.
I think you missed a tiny spot over here.
Just one little catch. There may be a human behind the curtain, pulling the robot strings.
If I throw up, will the robot throw up?
A company representative may need to peer into your house via Neo's camera eyes to get things done.
To many people, this is crazy.
You have to be okay with this for the product to be useful.
But is Neo a useful product?
We're 20.
You have to be okay with this. Were you just laughing? No, I was grimacing at the madness of the world. I'm okay with it, though. Oh, you're fine with this? Everyone's doing labor all the time, whether they're a robot or an army of trained mice. Everyone does labor, and this is just another type of it. Okay? So let them in your house and have them mop your floors. What, are you too good for it? No, why not just have a person come in and do that? Because we're in the future now, Case. And this is the future.
Now, Neo.
Home robots have had two big challenges: creating a safe and capable body and a smart brain. 1X is taking on both of those, which is why Neo looks so different from a more industrial factory robot.
Neo, it's 70 degrees here in California. Why are you wearing a sweater?
Good question. Bert, why am I wearing a sweater?
It's a combination of safety and just also generally aesthetics.
Wait, that was also just a guy. They made they either made a like generative style voice that just sounds like a guy talking remotely. That's just a guy talking on a mic remotely.
You can think of it kind of like a skin, except if it was an actual skin, that would probably be pretty creepy.
It would be creepy, but I actually wasn't all that creeped out by Neo.
Inside Neo, it really starts with some very, very powerful motors that we have developed here at 1X. These motors are so strong and light that instead of using the classical gears that you see in robots, we can actually pull on tendons loosely inspired by
It does kind of look like just a guy in a suit.
This allows Neo to move around not just quietly and smoothly, but also be very, very lightweight and be very low energy in motion, just like people.
That lightweight design is intended for our safety, in case the 66-pound robot falls. Although Neo is capable of lifting up to 150 pounds, it's not as superhuman as you'd think.
Crush it. It's a walnut.
There's this concept that we think that robots are like superhuman in like pressure and like strength. And some robots are because they're heavily geared, but that means you're not sensitive, right? And delicate. Neo doesn't work like this at all. It works more like us. So the finger strength of Neo is about the same as a human.
That body lets Neo try to do a lot of things like humans do. Emphasis on try.
Can I get a water?
If only the real world didn't have doors. All in, it took Neo a little over a minute to fetch a water from the fridge 10 feet away.
Thank you, Neo.
Next challenge, load 3 items in the dishwasher.
You got this, Neo. You got it.
Oh my god. Dude, it's like this, it's just like a person that took too many hallucinogens. Like, I can't feel my body, man. Whoa.
And that took 5 minutes.
It didn't finish!
The Neo I saw isn't the one shipping in 2026.
Didn't
the new
even
model
close
will
it.
be safer and have better hand dexterity. The one I saw still needed to take breaks to charge and cool down. The challenge isn't just Neo's body, it's also its brain. The body has to perform tasks safely, but the brain needs to know how to do them on its own, without human help. But right now, everything I saw Neo do was guided by a skilled pilot.
Teleoperation is essentially when there is a human in the loop.
And who is the voice I'm hearing right now of Neo?
Hi, I am a remote operator in a different room.
It's just a fucking guy. They didn't even give it like a goddamn Sora, like a fucking Alexa voice. She didn't hear me, don't worry. You're being extremely negative. You're complaining about me being negative. I'm saying give this robot the same chance you would give any other thing being operated by a guy in a different room. Okay, I will do that.
And what's your name?
I love a Chinese version. Well,
What's your real name?
It's because it'd be so good.
My real name is Turing.
Like that's your name on your birth certificate?
Yes, it is. Believe it or not.
Alan Turing was, of course, the famous computer science and artificial intelligence pioneer.
God, everything's
But
a parody
Turing,
of itself.
with a VR headset and controllers, was the one actually operating Neo. That is, until he handed me the controllers.
I actually might throw up. I think my hand is... I have no idea where I'm facing. This is me doing the Macarena. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, that looks safe.
And Neo had to go to urgent care.
See you, Neo.
She broke it
Why
in
does
2
Neo
seconds.
need to be operated like this in the first place? Because its brain, aka an AI neural network, needs to learn from more real-world experience.
Oh, okay. Guys, we don't even need to finish this. Because don't worry. Because you know how it is with AI products. You're going to be impressed at how incredibly good it gets in like 6 weeks. Yeah, we're 6 weeks away from this being a really good and functional product. So it's gonna blow your mind, the pace of development here. Oh, I mean, you saw that video of the sitcom. That looks a lot. Don't you remember when AI was like it's all Miyazaki cartoons? Yeah, that was like a couple months ago, and now it's that sitcom. The pace of development is insane. How much is it? You know what? We can finish the video actually. But I'm just amazed how consistent the marketing always is. Look, we just need a little bit more data, and then this thing is going to be a completely functional robot that cleans your house.
Videos of the robot doing
It's
things
20K.
via teleoperation
Terminator.
become the training data to make the AI
but
model
that's what everyone in
smarter.
chat's been saying.
That's why 1X is putting Neo in the homes of early adopters.
I think it's quite important for me to just say that in 2026, if you buy this product, it is because you're okay with that social contract. If we don't have your data, we can't make the product better. I'm a big fan of what I call like big brother, big sister principle, right? Big sister helps you. Big brother is just there to kind of monitor you. And we are very much the big sister. Depending on how much you want to trade, we can be more useful. And you decide where on that scale you want to be.
Do you right now know what things, Neo, in 2026?
Isn't it a little worrisome to think about that guy like thinking for a long time about how to sell this to people, and that's what he ended up with? Just a bizarre Big Brother analogy? What do you have against Big Brothers? I thought your Big Brother was in the chat. Just, that word has certain connotations. It's like AI companies or like food companies calling themselves Soylent. Or naming your spying giant media company Palantir. It's like, do all of these guys need to just directly say the thing that they're doing? Truth in advertising.
Will do autonomously versus what it will do teleoperated.
So when you get your Neo in 2026, it will do most of the things in your home autonomously. The quality of that work will vary and will improve drastically quite fast as we get data.
To be clear, on my visit, I didn't see Neo do anything autonomously. The company did share this video of Neo autonomously opening the door.
You know, there's this new trending concept now called AI slop, right?
I do know.
I've heard
It's
of
a
that.
very powerful concept of, let's call it robotics slop. It's the most useful kind of slop. Because if you put all of my glasses from my dishwasher in my cabinet, I'm pretty happy. It is going to be not perfect, but back to like just incredibly useful.
Neo might not fold my shirt perfectly, but if an arm is like kind of hanging out of the shirt, like it's okay. It's robotic slop. To
me at least, like that's very okay.
Honestly, it isn't bad.
Oh,
thank you.
But the reality is, at least at first, much of Neo's work will be done by someone else. There'll be an app where you can schedule teleoperation, specifying exactly what and when you want Neo to do things in your house.
So we want to, of course, make sure that we respect privacy as much as possible and that it's always on your terms. You are always in control. Some examples of this is
the little
teleoperator does not see you, right? We can blur people. Teleoperator also cannot go into specific parts of your home where you set no-go zones. So that's enforced on the software level. So even if the teleoperator would try, they cannot get the robot to go into those homes. And also the teleoperator can never connect to a robot unless you approve it.
Other companies, like Figure and Tesla, are also racing to build humanoid robots and develop their own AI models to make them fully autonomous. As someone who's always dreamed of the home robot straight out of the Jetsons.
Let's go home, Rosie.
Looks the same.
Ma'am.
The dream finally feels within reach, but I also couldn't shake flashes of Ex Machina.
Do you have a name?
Ava.
Neo turns on the stove and throws some paper on and walks away. Can Neo do that? Will Neo do that?
Neo will not do that. Physically, can the robot do that? Yes. Physically, can a lot of products in your home do something dangerous if they decided to? Yes. We will ensure that that is not something that Neo is allowed to do. There are multiple layers of
My blender is always turning on the stove. It is a real problem.
Neo decides to take a very heavy piece of wood, like the top of a table, and drop it on me when I'm sleeping.
Neo will not be able to, or allowed to, it's physically capable of, but it will not be allowed to pick up something that is that heavy. So it's like things that Neo cannot do is like pick up something that is very hot, pick up something that's very heavy, pick up something that's very sharp.
Nice job, Neo. High five. Nice. Oh, I'm over here.
Spending the day with Neo was a bit like spending the day with a toddler learning how to do things in the world.
Oh, perfect.
Come on. You got more than... Oh, I'm going to break the robot.
The next few years isn't about owning a super useful robot. It's about raising one, letting it learn from your home, routines, and chores, all at the expense of the privacy of your inner sanctum. Even if you think this is all crazy, what Neo really signals is the beginning of physical AI in our lives and homes. A future where we may work alongside a new kind of machine.
What I really hope we can achieve is in 5 years, everyone has a very high quality of life. Everyone has a feeling of independence, irregardless of their age or any kind of disability. And I do hope we can give people more of their agency back.
Don't worry, the people operating this robot will also they'll have a different robot too. That's operated just by one of their colleagues, just on a different schedule. You're all about cooperation, right? Wouldn't that just be cooperative living case? Via a robot intermediary that you have to raise like a toddler? So their sales pitch is, it doesn't work. There's a guy operating it, and it's really hard to operate. And it's bad at everything. It's going to do a bad job cleaning literally everything. It's going to do a terrible job. But hypothetically, it might improve after several years. So buy one today. Isn't that the same offer that children make when they come scraping out of your disgusting womb sack? No, I've never heard of kids come out and make that offer to me, Scrum. You're just not hanging out with the right kids. What? Getting on the ground floor? Yeah, get your robot baby toddler that you're raising on behalf of this Scandinavian lizard man. Well, I guess his cousin operates it. Well, to be fair, it's... And also, I don't even know what the range on these things is. Is it over Wi-Fi? I guess they could be anywhere then. But I'm not even sure if that's the case based on this video. It's like the guy was in the next room. Get the studio a new robot. Look, if chat gives me $20,000, I will send it back. I don't want one of these things in my house. Someone always has to make shit to a tech product before someone makes a good one. I mean, look, I'm not even against an autonomous robot if it works that can do cleaning. That could legitimately save people a ton of time. It'd be nice if they didn't make it look like a beady-eyed nightmare predator. I'd prefer that for sure. But this isn't that. This is them doing they're trying to claim the space of robot home assistants before it's ready. They're trying to like be in front of this basically and just put a product out first that doesn't work, that you have to operate remotely with the promise that they can't deliver on, that someday it will be autonomous. And that's why this guy speaks purely in deeply troubling marketing terms, and everything's in the loop and in the pipeline and synergistically operating remotely via a telekinetic human connection or whatever. Yeah, this is absolute trash, and I hope this fails miserably. They should actually finish these products before they bring them to market. This is essentially like doing an early access release game, so you can get the people that buy your product to do all the bug testing for you, except in this case there isn't even a functional game at all. It's just like, hey, can you actually code the game for us? Hypothetically, a game could exist here. Right now there is no game at all. It's so early release, actually there isn't a game. But there is a still frame you can look at. It'll be another money grab and failed tech thing. Yeah, I mean, well, but it'll probably somehow this guy will walk out the other end being a millionaire, and then he'll end up like the CEO of a different company that also fails, until he's just the CEO of Apple somehow. Can't count it out currently. This era of AI early adoption is wild. Everyone throwing stuff at the wall trying to make a profitable product using AI. Yeah, everyone is rushing to try to patch the holes in the ship that are just seeping literal billions of dollars out. That is just going to question marks. I don't know. I really do think it's this kind of ethos that is going to lead to a massive economic collapse within the next 5 years, but probably sooner. But who knows? Maybe we just keep filling the imaginary tank with imaginary money and it never happens. But this feels this feels like the kind of thing that's going to be in a like montage explaining what went wrong in 2025. AI bubble bursting when? You tell me. I'd love to know. But it feels like it should have already and it hasn't. So maybe that's positive. I don't know. Anyway, I feel pretty chill about it, actually. I'm actually being really chill today, and you're being a stressful guy. But what do I know? I'm just the guy that actually tells it like it is, which is why I want to remind you again, chat. You are my enemy, and I will stop you. Just what does that mean? What does that even mean, Scrum? You know exactly what you did, and I am over it. And I won't allow it anymore. Melody Von Torture loves you. You think that makes me feel good? Really? Really? I know they're kidding. Maybe they're not. Okay. Let's end. They all love you. What? No, they don't. Me? Scrum, relax, take a breath. Little old me? You guys are my enemy. Stop it. Stop it. They're always like this. You guys are silly. And I hate it. You are straight up smiling right now, Scrum. No, I am not. Shut up. Cut the music. Play something scary. I'm gonna go have a bowel movement. And I'm gonna tell you all about it when I'm back. No, you're not gonna do that. I am gonna go have a loud bowel movement and describe it in incredibly accurate detail as soon as I return. And that is not a threat, that's a promise. So... You are in such a good mood and you can't hide it. Well, not at all. All right, look, that's enough. That's enough, Scrum. I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you. Good. I'm done. Let's do one more segment because we really, unsurprisingly, took our time. I guess let's end on a debate, and then we will finally catch up on all these segments tomorrow. I'll just turn off segment alerts. We'll do these other segments. You know, I'll let one segment alert through tomorrow. Then I'll turn off segment alerts, and we'll finally be caught up. No one was worried about it, in case you're wondering. I was, Scrum, not me. Anyway, let's send it down to the debate room floor. It's time for Munch and Crumb. What the hell? How does that keep happening? Interrupting my Zoom? That's insanity. What? Don't even worry about it. Sorry, wearing a workout headband today. A workout headband is showing. Pepito, get it together. I don't even know what your problem is, but I don't appreciate it. I don't understand what's happening at all. Yeah, Pepito, what the hell? Look, it's debate time. I'm Munch. This is, like, if someone made grits talk. I don't mind being grits, classic Southern grits. I can be gritty. My actual name's Crumb, though. And, yeah, I think we're having a little bit of a debate today, which is Christy Nome like Freddy Krueger or Jeff Dahmer? J.D. Vance said people who hurl dogs are like both of them. For context here, I do feel like we need to hear what J.D. Vance had to say about dogs. My boy J.D., some people say I look like his way sexier dad, actually. Well, he looked like him in a wig, if that counts. Well, you look like him if he died and was not cool. You okay today, or something happened? Even for you, that's whatever you're saying is kind of extra pathetic today. J.D. Vance, I'm not responding to slander today. J.D. Vance dogs. Let's see what he had to say about dogs. This is the vice president, okay? I'm sure he's talking about something highly relevant to our natural culture and society.
This was, if you remember, the big controversy about all of the migrants who came into Haiti. 20,000 immigrants, Haitian migrants, in a town of 40,000 people. So you blink your eyes in Springfield, Ohio, and you wake up and literally a third of the population of your town is now Haitian immigrants.
And eating cats and dogs.
Eating cats and dogs. Now, Biden paroled those immigrants. And what did that mean? Those immigrants were now able, even if they didn't have kids, all of them were able to access housing benefits. This was, if you remember, the big controversy.
He didn't say anything about Freddy Krueger there. He's still talking about the insane Haitian migrant propaganda? They're just still going with that? We never stopped going with that. It worked. You might have noticed that it actually fully worked and there were no consequences because it was true. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Look, it wasn't true. Obviously, it doesn't matter, though. Doesn't matter. It's spiritually true. No, it's just spiritually really racist. The only reason it feels true to you is because you guys are so openly racist. It's not racist to hate migrants. Yes, it is. I could hate a white migrant, but the administration actively likes white migrants specifically. Not all of them. What about really light-skinned migrants? Do they count as white? Crumb, you're just doing open racism right now. I said I'm not, so I'm not actually. Sorry. Did he say something else about dogs? Because I want to hear him talk about Freddy Krueger or whatever. He literally said he was making it up, but it was a good story. Well, also, he's admitted to openly being a troll in the past. Our boy JD, he loves to say that he's a troll who's doing jokes. So look. Oh, look, here he's talking about piking someone or something. Let's see what this is.
I mean, I kind of obsessively trained him. Like you could see this. Like he sits on command.
Oh, he's still talking about dogs.
Command. He has this command place, which is basically if I snap my finger and point, he will run to that place and lay down.
You don't have to zap him.
No.
Hassan.
Not like Hassan Piker. No.
Wasn't that disgusting?
No electrocution of dogs here.
How disgusting is that? What does that tell you about a person?
Well, I think it tells you that they're not, that they're bad people.
Yes.
If you can actually cause suffering to an innocent animal, you're probably the kind of person who doesn't worry about suffering in people as well.
Yeah.
And that's been my experience. If you mistreat dogs, that's almost 100% sign that you're going to be a really terrible person. So it's one of the ways, we really sort of test people is
Yes.
if Atlas responds well to them, if they like Atlas, we know they're good people. But you can tell if somebody's really mean to animals, it's like the Jeffrey Dahmer thing.
Yeah.
Like every serial killer ever has actually been really bad to animals. That's sort of how they started.
That's why Trump loves pets. I don't know if I've ever seen Trump with a dog. Come on, he's probably good with dogs. There's got to be clips of him being like really cool with animals, right? I've never seen one. Anyway, that's awful whatever that guy did to the dog. You don't know who Sean Piker is? Case mentions him semi-regularly. He's like the most famous leftist political streamer. There's a huge controversy over him not shocking his dog. No, apparently he did do that. What I just heard, he did that. No, but the thing is, he just functionally didn't, apparently. Well, he said apparently, so. Well, look, none of us can fully know any of these, celebrity figures that we've never met. But it seems like he didn't. This is the softest defense I've ever heard. It sounds like he 100% did it. Well, no, it functionally, showed the collar, and it seems like there's no history of him doing anything cruel to the dog, and seems completely erroneous and made up in the general hate campaign towards this guy. So fucked up what he's doing to that dog. Everything Crumb is saying is making me despise Hassan Piker. So I guess he did it? No, I'm saying he didn't do it, but it's just the fact that even you're saying it means he did it. So damn, that's fucked up. He didn't do it. It's entirely true. There's a fully concerted effort from literally the top of the administration to target this one streamer because he's remotely popular and espousing political viewpoints that, to be clear, I also disagree with. What? Look, I mean, he is claiming to be a socialist, and we're a capitalist country. We're on the same page about that. I mean, obviously, we're on the same page about that. We're a capitalist country. 100%. It's a capitalist country. Socialism's never been proven to work. It's literally never worked anywhere. We're 100% on the same page there. So, but, we have to defend his right to say it. I disagree with the second part, actually. Anyway, so is he Freddy Krueger or Jeffrey Dahmer? JD said people who hurt dogs are both. Oh, it's Christy Nome more of that? Well, look, I disagree with the premise here, obviously. I do think she's a monster, but more like a sexy one. I think she's kind of more like the Silent Hill ladies that are you're like, damn, why does that nurse have such kind of she's got a sexy figure, but she's sort of missing arms and a face. That's kind of how I imagine Christy Nome more so. But if I had to go, which one's closer to a sexy Silent Hill lady? I guess Freddy Krueger? Because Jeffrey Dahmer, is real, so that makes it more disturbing. And kind of like Christy Nome. I am ahead in the plane count, by the way, so I do get to decide if I go first. I think Freddy Krueger is closer because he's both imaginary and he's clearly had something done to his face. So I'm going to go with Freddy Krueger. I'm going to go with Jeffrey Dahmer because Christy Nome literally did, shoot a puppy in the head and brag about it. And she's deeply embedded in the signature policy of the Trump administration, and they're claiming that everyone who's evil to a dog is a terrible person, and she's kind of legitimately the face of their immigration policy. She's more like Freddy Krueger. Also because she's kind of funny. When has she ever been funny? All the time. She's doing memes and stuff on roofs. She's being I'm using the bathroom or something. It's hilarious. And Freddy Krueger is also funny because he's the core of my character is I molested children. But what if you were spaghetti? I don't remember that from the movie. The thing is he molested kids and then he got killed by the parents. But also, he's cutting you up and he's doing references and stuff while he does it. Okay, fine. I guess we have our sides. I'm on the side of him being more of Christy Nome being more like Jeffrey Dahmer, and I do think she's got more of a Freddy Krueger vibe because she's playful with it. She's playful with it, just like notorious pedophile murderer, Freddy Krueger, who's imaginary. We're allowed to like imaginary pedophiles. No, we're not. You shouldn't like any pedophile. Yeah, but if they're kind of like if they're just sort of like a classic horror villain, then you're allowed to like him. Because we all like Anthony Hopkins as that pedophile that eats people. He's not a pedophile, man. He just eats people. Well, you can like people that eat people, but you're not allowed to like imaginary pedophiles? That's why I'm so mad that R. Kelly isn't imaginary. Because if he is imaginary, then we could still listen to his music. Okay, you know what? I don't even know if Ahmad's around. I'm just going to make this poll before you keep talking. The main thing I'd love to have happen here is that we don't... Oh, okay. Our music's still going. Oh my God, you didn't fix the music? Shoot. Okay. Shoot. I got this, don't worry. Darn it, the music. Okay. There we go. No, please, don't do this. Are you playing a mono version of the step-by-step theme song? Yeah. Well, we needed music. It's only out of one speaker? Well, yeah, it's a stereo version that they forgot to fix. Anyway, look, it's really loud too. What Christy always doing is actual violence, and Jeffrey Dahmer was a real individual, so I think she's closer to an actual murderer than an imaginary one. And both of them are. I just think if what we're talking about is ideas here, we should reckon with the fact that she represents actual violence towards people and animals. She committed real violence towards an animal. I cannot get over this fucking... You're trying to actually do a debate over this goddamn one-channel, step-by-step theme song? Can you stop equivocating and getting distracted? We're trying to have an actual discussion here. It's impossible. Just play generic music. You're getting awfully rattled here, Munch. Is it because you can't handle the actual debate topic? It's because you're playing a improperly encoded step-by-step theme song. How long is it? Oh, I'm playing the 1.5-minute version. You know there's a longer version of the step-by-step theme song? There's an extended cut, which I'm a huge fan of. You're Jeffrey Dahmer and Freddy Krueger. What? No, they didn't even frame this right. It's what Munch supports versus what Crumb said? Well, yeah, it was probably hard to track. It's a conceptually difficult one. But the easiest concept to understand is that I got it again, baby. Boom! Hey! Hey! He got one! What? Oh, yeah! He got one! Another one! So why are you talking so fast? I did it again! I got it again! Yeah! Oh my God! Stop this! You are Freddy Krueger! What is happening today? Coming back. I'm on the comeback. Don't call it a crumb back. I crumbed on your back. How does that song go? What? We making hand movements now? Oh my God. The whole problem here is, as usual, that it was a confusingly framed question by you, Crumb. You muddied the waters by being confusing in the lead up and playing a loud theme song out of one stereo channel. Can you just get our old music back? We established a rhythm here. The bait thing plays. It's very simple. You have one job, Crumb. It's technically not my job at all. It's crazy that I do any of it. Literally. Never job. Oh my God! Stop! Can you cut this out of your vocal tricks? Okay, you're not allowed to do the little fast, high-pitched talking. What do you mean? I kind of like how it feels. It can sort of be my thing. Occasionally, I syncopate my talking. I gotta really fit. You gotta die again. I'm so sorry, everyone, that I saved this man from hell. Oh, we're back on this. This isn't even Hellcrumb coming out. This is you. This is just you. It's been me all along, baby. Hellcrumb is me. The killer's in the room with you, and it's not Christy Gnome or Freddy Krueger or Jeffrey Dahmer. It's me, one-shotting you, Munch, kill shot. Tactically sideways. That's the end of the stream. This is the end of it. I wish I were saying that holistically, that it was just that this is over. We're done with this whole thing. But it's probably just the end of today's stream. But it should be over for you. It should just be over. It's just too much at this point. You need to be done. This needs to be done, Crumb. Why? Oh. Pepito, what is up with that? Why does that keep happening? What did you do to the Zoom?
I literally didn't do anything. Well, I've never done anything. I'm totally an innocent baby. And you're being crazy to a tiny baby. It's so mean what you do. I'm just trying to help.
Oh, Pepito, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You fucking dummy.
What?
I'm just a little baby.
Ugh. I hear you when you go back on what you say instantly.
Yeah, right, you stupid you dumb guy.
I can hear that.
Yeah, right.
You're talking into a mic still.
Yeah, right, you can hear this, you little dumb guy.
Can you find someone to raid? I don't
know what a raid is, and I won't do it, but I can do that. No problem. Play me a sick song. Yeah! Music's so hard to find. Why is music so... Oh, darn it. I can't find it, guys. I was trying to find a step-by-step trap beat, but it doesn't exist. Oh well. Who's on? This is a full house trap beat, but it's just house music, probably. Oh, let's raid Brucey, baby. Buy this beat now. You know, we haven't raided. Get your hand on it. We haven't raided Bruce in a while, so and I have already typed it, so I'm just gonna go with it. But Gerard is also on.
There you go. Okay. This is not a full house beat. So sad. Alright, guys. I gotta get out of here. We're gonna do the one tomorrow. We did already start the Bruce Green raid, but Gerard is also on. Buy this beat now. And I could. There we go. Okay. I have to click on various things. Have a great night, everybody. We will be back tomorrow, most likely around 4. Unless crazy things happen.
Nothing will happen.
/unraid. It's too late. I don't believe in that kind of thing. Once I lock in. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll finish off these segments. We'll do the usual. We'll probably record a terrible song. The kind of thing we love to do.
Yay! Yay!
You like that?
No, I'm yaying unrelated. That's an unrelated yay.
Say hi to Bruce for me. Have a great night, everybody. We will see you tomorrow if you're around. And have a great rest of your Thursday. Happy Halloween.
I've been a vampire the whole time.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I'm just trying to say a spooky Halloween thing. I'm a werewolf?
Well, you're a dog.
Is that what counts as a werewolf?
I don't think so.
Well, whatever. I got bit by a wolf. Yeah. And I turned into a bat.
No, you're combining things now.
I don't get it, Case. I'm a dog. That's Happy Halloween or whatever. I'm gonna go eat syringes. And I didn't mention I was gonna do that.
Don't do that. You did mention that.
Well, I am gonna go do that.